Hello, fellow wanderers of the unknown. Welcome back to the Insight Station. I'm SK Saha, your guide on this journey to unravel the mysticism of one of the most enchanting places on Earth, Mount Shasta. There's a certain magic in the air when you find yourself standing in the shadow of Mount Shasta. It's more than just a mountain, it's a beacon of mystery, shrouded in an enigmatic aura that has captivated hearts for centuries. Today, as we delve into the mysticism of Mount Shasta, let's start by unraveling the layers of its enigmatic aura. What makes this colossal peak a magnet for those seeking the extraordinary? Mount Shasta has long been a canvas for tales and legends. Native American tribes, such as the Wintu and Karuk, have woven stories around this majestic mountain, attributing it with spiritual significance. But what adds to its allure are the modern-day narratives of spiritual seekers and mystics who believe in the mountain's transcendental power. The legends surrounding Mount Shasta range from it being a dwelling place of spirits to claims of hidden underground cities. Now, I'm not saying there's an elf Starbucks down there, but the stories are as diverse as they are fascinating. Digging into the historical archives, we find that even in the late 19th century, the Lemurian legend emerged. Some believe that ancient Lemurians, a mythical and advanced race, found refuge inside Mount Shasta after the fall of their civilization. It's like Mount Shasta became the VIP lounge for ancient civilizations. Now, whether you're a skeptic or a true believer, the legends certainly add a layer of intrigue to the mysticism of Mount Shasta. It's like the mountain is whispering secrets to those willing to listen. The mysticism of Mount Shasta is not just in its physical presence but also in the stories, myths, and legends that have been woven into its very fabric. As we venture deeper into the heart of Mount Shasta's mysticism, we find ourselves immersed in a tapestry of legends and lore that has woven itself into the very soul of this towering giant. This mountain isn't just a geographical marvel, it's a canvas upon which countless stories have been painted by the hands of time. From Native American folklore to modern-day spiritual tales, Mount Shasta is a storyteller's paradise. Let's take a moment to appreciate the rich tapestry of legends that has shaped Mount Shasta's mystique. Native American tribes, such as the Wintu and Karuk, viewed this mountain as a sacred place, a connection between the earthly and the divine. It's as if they sensed the spiritual heartbeat echoing through the land. Now, fast forward to the late 1800s, and we find ourselves in the midst of the Lemurian legend. Some believe that ancient Lemurians, a mythical and advanced race, sought refuge within the caverns of Mount Shasta after the collapse of their civilization. It's like the mountain became a time capsule for ancient mysteries. But wait, there's more. Mount Shasta has also been linked to UFO sightings and encounters. It's like a cosmic hotspot where aliens decide to take a pit stop and enjoy the view. Who wouldn't want to catch a glimpse of Earth from this breathtaking vantage point? While skeptics may raise an eyebrow, the tales persist, adding to the allure of Mount Shasta as a nexus of the mystical and the extraterrestrial. It's a place where reality and imagination dance together in a harmonious waltz. As we navigate through these tales, remember that the legends and lore surrounding Mount Shasta are not just stories, they are threads in the intricate fabric of its mysticism. Now that we've peeled back the layers of legends and lore, let's dive into a phenomenon that adds an extra dose of intrigue to the mysticism of Mount Shasta: the mystical vortexes. These are not your everyday whirlwinds. We're talking about energy vortexes, areas on Mount Shasta believed to exude a concentrated and heightened spiritual energy. It's like Mother Nature cranked up the metaphysical volume. The concept of energy vortexes isn't unique to Mount Shasta, but here, it takes on a whole new dimension. Spiritual seekers and enthusiasts flock to these vortex locations, seeking a connection to something beyond the tangible. Think of it as a spiritual Wi-Fi hotspot, where you can get a signal for your soul. Now, I'm not saying you'll find bars and restaurants up there, but the energy is palpable, and it's said to have transformative effects. People come from far and wide to stand in these vortexes, to meditate, to feel the energy coursing through them. It's like plugging into the universe and downloading a bit of cosmic wisdom. But where does this belief come from? Well, it's a blend of ancient wisdom and modern spirituality. The idea is that these vortexes align with the Earth's energy fields, creating a powerful synergy. Whether you're a seasoned spiritual traveler or a curious beginner, standing in a Mount Shasta vortex is a unique experience. So, the next time you find yourself on Mount Shasta, pay attention to that subtle shift in the air. You might just be standing in the epicenter of a mystical vortex, feeling the energy that has drawn seekers for generations. As we explore the mystical vortex phenomenon, keep an open mind. Mount Shasta's energy is as real as the mountain itself. Now that we've delved into the mystical aura and vortexes of Mount Shasta, let's unearth some surprising insights about this majestic mountain. It's not just a dormant volcano, it's a treasure trove of natural wonders. Did you know that Mount Shasta is more than just a breathtaking peak? It's a dormant volcano that last erupted over 200 years ago. It's like the mountain decided to take a long nap after a spectacular show, and it's been peacefully snoozing ever since. This dormant giant is part of the Cascade Range and stands as one of the tallest mountains in the region. Its icy peaks and pristine slopes not only make it a haven for climbers and adventurers but also contribute to the mystique that surrounds it. But here's the kicker: Mount Shasta is home to one of the largest alpine lakes in North America, Lake Shasta. It's not just a mountain, it's practically a mystical vacation spot. Picture this: you're standing on the slopes of Mount Shasta, and below lies this expansive, serene lake, reflecting the beauty of the mountain like a natural mirror. It's like Mount Shasta thought, why be just a mountain when you can also be a scenic backdrop for a lakeside retreat? But the surprises don't end there. Mount Shasta's snowfall is legendary, and it's not just any snow. It's some of the fluffiest, most powdery snow you can find. Ski enthusiasts, take note. It's like the mountain is sprinkled with nature's own powdered sugar. From dormant volcanoes to alpine lakes and powder-packed slopes, Mount Shasta is a bundle of surprises. It's not just a mountain, it's a multifaceted marvel of nature. As we continue our journey into the surprising insights of Mount Shasta, remember that this mountain is more than meets the eye. As we traverse the mystical landscape of Mount Shasta, let's shift our focus from legends and surprises to the practical applications of this sacred mountain. Beyond the myths, beyond the legends, Mount Shasta has become a canvas for personal transformation and spiritual exploration. For many, Mount Shasta isn't just a destination, it's a pilgrimage. People from all walks of life come here seeking a deeper connection with themselves, with nature, and with the cosmos. It's a haven for meditation and yoga practitioners. Picture this: you, on the slopes of Mount Shasta, surrounded by the pure, crisp air, engaging in a spiritual practice that dates back centuries. It's like the mountain itself becomes a guide on your journey inward. But it's not just about finding inner peace. Mount Shasta is also believed to be a place where individuals can tap into higher states of consciousness. Whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or a beginner taking your first steps, the energy of this mountain is said to support and enhance the spiritual experience. From meditation retreats to yoga workshops, Mount Shasta has become a hub for those on a quest for personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. It's like the mountain itself whispers ancient wisdom to those willing to listen. So, whether you're drawn to the mountain for a weekend retreat or a more extended stay, there's a tangible sense of transformation in the air. Mount Shasta offers a space for reflection, self-discovery, and a connection to something greater than ourselves. Well, that wraps up our mystical adventure on Mount Shasta. If you've enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share the magic with your fellow explorers. Let's grow the Insight Station community together. As we conclude our exploration of the mysticism of Mount Shasta, remember, the world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep seeking the insights that make life extraordinary. This is SK Saha, signing off from the Insight Station.